kind of costume would you put her in?
It would be sophisticated, but not too revealing, if that makes sense. So she'll wear like heels and all that, but she won't be really revealing.
Okay.
Yeah,
have you got like locations and stuff?
Well, at the moment, not yet. But like the cutaways, they'll just be like normal, like maybe a park or something, just like normal.
Where are you going to film the live performance?
Oh, where he's like talking?
Yeah. No, where he's seen like the performance section.
Oh no, that was when he was going to be on a table with he would be talking to the girl, so it's a bit like a performance but not a proper like full-on performance. But that I wanted like maybe in a studio where you could just make it look dark and like a restaurant or whatever. Stacia?
Who are you going to actually use, like the artist himself?
I'm not too sure about that because I want to get a mixed ethnicity, so I'm still thinking about that.
You know, you said the location would be like, and you take that table and they'll be having a conversation, but like, what other ideas have you got for like, you know, you can't have that for the whole song.
Yeah.
So what else are you going to put?
There'll be like shots of her, but then there'll be shots of him, and there'll be shots of them together. So there'll be a range of like different shots, but the main like shot will be like them.
Okay.
You talked about her being shy and frigid, yeah? Like, how are you going to show that on the camera? Like, what are the actors going to do?
Well, I was thinking like, in the cutaways, he'll probably want to hug her and she'll like move away.
Yeah.
Just like little things like he'll probably try and want to kiss her cheek, but she'll just
turn her head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Okay. In terms of like, people have talked a lot about locations and things like that, and I'd say the things that you really need to work on is like really talking. So you want to have a story which there has to be some sense of development. You need to figure out in terms of when does this story start. So is it the first time they meet, and how long does this story go on for within it?
Yeah.
What's going to be the conclusion of the narrative as well? Also, a big part of this is thinking about where you're going to set it in terms of, because that will then be selling part of the brand, because the artist will be selling their area. So you want to be thinking, do I want to set this in a really rough area, like, I don't know, like Hackney or something like that? Or do I want to set it like round here? Or do I want to set it in somewhere that's quite interesting, somewhere like which is quite interesting and sort of affluent, like, I don't know, like Brick Lane or somewhere like that? So you really need to go away and think about what the area is. And again, there's a good question that Matt asked in terms of in a broader sense, how are you going to establish these characters? Because it will be something that's quite challenging to do, to establish it immediately. So that's something that needs to have a lot of thought put into it. And the other thing is, in terms of your target audience, I'd say it's quite difficult to make a music video that has equal appeal to males and females. I think that's quite challenging to do. So it might be worth thinking about whether you want to make it appeal to either a specifically male or female audience. Because if you look at a lot of music videos, like you take Moana's for example, it has clear female appeal. And I think with it being a song by a male artist where he's basically trying to pull a girl, it might be, the lyrics is going to be something that a guy's going to be able to identify with more than a woman. So that is something to think about. But it was a very good presentation, Manisha. Just some things for you to think about there, all right? Thank you very much. Okay.